6:01, we'll go ahead and start the meeting. Let's please take roll.
Commissioner Fuentes,
Present.
Commissioner Diaz,
Here.
Commissioner Bray, Commissioner Wagner,
Present.
Commissioner Kreiner, Commissioner Hardy,
Present.
Chair Ving.
Here. Thank you. We will now begin the Pledge of Allegiance. Everyone, please stand. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, republic for which it stands. So I will next read the procedures. This meeting is being conducted in person and electronically. The public may participate in tonight's meeting by using the Zoom link provided on the Planning Commission agenda. Please note that all virtual participants will be on mute until they are called upon by the chair, at which point they will be unmuted. If you're a member of the public and would like to comment on an item, use the raise hand function on Zoom. To avoid any confusion, please wait for the item you desire to comment on to be called by the chair before electronically raising your hand. For each matter considered by the commission, there will first be a staff presentation, followed by a presentation for the project applicant. Testimony from supporters of the project will then be taken, followed by testimony from those in opposition. The applicant will have the right to a final rebuttal presentation prior to closing the public hearing. In accordance with Section 13 of Article 2 of the Planning Commission Rules and Regulations governing length of public debate, all public testimony from those in support and in opposition to the project will be limited to 3 minutes per person. The 3 lights on the podium next to the microphone will indicate the amount of time remaining for the speaker. The green light will be turned on when the speaker begins. The yellow light will come on with the soft bell ring when 1 minute is remaining. The speaker should be completing the testimony by the time the red light comes on with the final bell indicating time has expired. All in-person public testimony must be presented to the commission at the podium. Any testimony that references race, religion, ethnicity, economic status, national origin, or any other classification protected under state or federal law in a derogatory manner shall be deemed irrelevant and will not be considered by the commission in making its land use determinations. If you challenge these land use matters in court, you may be limited to raising only those issues you or someone else raises in oral or written testimony or before the close of the hearing. We will start today's meeting with the approval of the agenda. Are there any changes to the agenda?
Good evening, Chair Vang, members of the Planning Commission, Israel Trejo, Planning and Development Department. There are no changes to the agenda. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Do any commissioners have any changes to the agenda? I see none. Do we have a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve. I second.
We have a motion and a second. Let's please take vote.
Commissioner Fuentes,
Yes.
Commissioner Diaz,
Yes.
Commissioner Wagner,
Yes.
Commissioner Hardy,
Yes.
Chair Ving.
Yes. Motion passes. So under consent calendar, we do have an item on there. Do we have any comments from the public? Janice, do we have any comments from the public on Zoom regarding the consent calendar?
We do.
Okay.
Just a moment.
You have 3 minutes. Please state your name, address.
Hi, Lisa Flores, District 1. I would hope that as you review your agenda item tonight, that you also bring up whatever issues the local district review committee had, the advisory committees, just have as far as comments on the project. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Miss. Janice, do we have any other individuals with their hand raised on Zoom?
That is all.
Thank you very much, Miss. Do we have any comments or motion from the commissioners regarding the consent calendar? I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve the consent calendar. Do we have a second?
Oh, second.
We got a second? Let's please take vote.
Commissioner Fuentes,
Yes.
Commissioner Diaz,
Yes.
Commissioner Wagner,
Yes.
Commissioner Hardy,
Yes.
Chair Ving.
Yes, consent calendar is approved. Next, we don't have any continued matters or any new matters at all. So we'll go ahead and go to reports from the secretary. Do we have any reports from the secretary?
Just briefly, Chair and Commission members, I just wanted to say thank you to each one of you as we're entering the season of gratitude and Thanksgiving. I want to thank each of you for the time that you spend reading your packets, coming to these hearings, listening, really considering the matters before you. You were all very thoughtful in your comments and in your consideration of each of the matters and staff, and I really appreciate each one of you and the time that you have committed to the city of Fresno. So thank you.
Thank you very much. I do want to extend my gratitude to the staff of the city of Fresno for preparing and doing all these documents, getting us ready too. So really do want to express more gratitude towards the staff. Do we have any, well, like I said, any reports from the commission? No? None. So it's currently 6:08. We'll go ahead and adjourn the meeting. Everyone have a good evening and good night.